Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's going on, Gainesville? It's your boy Jack Jenkins right here on WBT 90.1 FM The Beat. And today, man, we have a very, very, very big treat for the city, man. Special guest in the building. Sponsor of one of our shows. A partner with us here as far as underwriting goes, man. I really want to say thank you for coming by. Today we have Allegiance Credit Repair Solutions in the building. I have CEO Mr. Bryan Reed in the building, man. Thank you, man, for coming by. How you doing, man?
All right, so I'd like to thank you and thank the city of Gainesville as well.
Well, awesome, man. Well, we still getting to know you. We definitely gonna I think by the end of this conversation, we definitely gonna be winning in that thankful conversation because we definitely gonna be more, I think, thankful to you for a lot of things that you're gonna be placing upon us today. So, Allegiance Credit Repair and Financial Solutions. I want to start from the beginning. I know that you guys have been around for about 5 years now, right?
Correct.
So, can we just kind of start from the reason? And I know you're a businessman, but the reason why you guys even started this company here. Where does this passion come from?
I'd like to go back, I would say about 7 years ago. I was on my job, had a lot of stuff on my credit report. People was in my ear, buy a home, but I wouldn't go run my credit scores. I never ran my credit before.
Yes, sir.
You know, growing up, we're not taught this, our culture and stuff about credit.
Absolutely.
So we're already behind the 8 ball. Ran my credit score, it was real low. So I got with another credit repair company. They fixed my credit, got me back up to par where it was. I was able to buy my first home.
Wow.
So I'm sitting back thinking, how can I just help myself and not help my peers? I would be wrong for that.
Wow.
So did my investigation work, got some education and stuff. But we got off the ground, been in business for almost 5 years, and just like helping people, putting people in the houses, homes, getting them above the 8 ball.
Okay, well, let's talk about that a little bit. Over those 5 years, just in a general sense, what kind of I'm sure you got some success stories.
Yes.
Over this period of time, man. Can you kind of give us a short version of one of them, or something that some of the biggest things that you noticed over these 5 years working with us?
Biggest thing I noticed is a lot of people don't even know what their credit score is.
Right.
That's where you need to start from. Go on our website, pull your credit score. And it's something, a lot of people I know, it's not as bad as they think it is.
Right.
And a lot of times you can get it turned around real quick. I got one success story down in Tampa, won't mention her name, but her credit score was in the 400s. Had some repos, had a lot of stuff from buddies. We rent from buddies, some kind of place like that when your credit score messed up. All that stuff was on there. She had 4 kids, living on Section 8. Cleaned her credit report up, got her on the right track, showed her how to get some secure credit cards, build some lines of credit, because that's what a lot of people don't know.
Wow.
Yes, we can clean credit, but you also have to restore it as well. Without those good lines, you can clean credit up all you want. Sometimes credit score won't even come up, truth be told.
Wow.
You got to have some good reports, some good lines, and some good lines of credit. Got some good lines of credit on her credit report. She went down to the Nissan car lot, got her a brand new car off the car lot. Praise report today, she's off for Section 8 and she has her own home.
Wow. So you saw the whole process from the beginning of this education. And I hear you saying a lot of different things here, and from the sounds of it, education is a big factor here.
Yes, sir.
As far as repairing.
That's one of the things I said we're behind on the 8 ball on education. We wasn't taught this brought up.
Right.
Matter of fact, it's not even taught in schools.
Right.
Not that I remember they teach you how to write a check, how to fill out an application, and be part of the percent of the world. Go out there and work for somebody. And that's one of the things that also we repair your credit, but we mentor you as well. This is not about repairing your credit and throw you out there to the wolves.
Yeah.
No. When we repair your credit, we're gonna help you buy your car, buy your home. We're gonna walk you all the way through the process.
Well, I know every client is different, every situation is different. But can you kind of talk to us about because I for the people that's listening here, I hear them. I know a lot of them are anxious at repairing that situation, and listening to you, I'm sure, provides motivation. But I want you to kind of start from the top to bottom on the services that you guys offer. And again, I know that you get different kind of customers, but just kind of give us a general sense.
Right. First of all, when a person comes to repair their credit, 9 times out of 10, they're already struggling financial wise, and you may not have the money for it. Which you understand. That's why we have a budget for every. Each case scenario is different.
Right.
We try to work with each person's scenario and stuff. First, find out why they want their credit repair, what goals are they trying to accomplish. When we sit down and map out an idea from them, tell them the time frame and stuff, figure out what their finances are. A lot of people are here to plan to come back 2 to 3 months from now. Some people got the cash right on hand. No problem, right there. But a lot of people want cars, a lot of people want homes. But a lot of service I like, some people that come to us, to be truthfully told, they don't even need credit repair. They think they need credit, but don't even need credit. But what they need is a good trade line on their credit to help boost their score. And we offer that as well. Trade line, say for instance, a credit card, or we show you, believe it or not, we get your account open at Bad Card. Bad Card has opened the door for a lot of people having good credit and stuff.
Wow.
Right.
You just kind of blew me with that one, because I got a line at Bad Card. But hey, my question is for why don't you talk a little bit first about what distinguishes you guys? Because you guys aren't just, I hear a lot of things that you're saying, but you guys are a very special kind of credit repair company. Right. You work with, I'd say, pretty much, I know you said any budget, but you got a particular type of client that I think you work with, man. So first, I want to start with, you don't pay unless y'all can delete. I want to start with that, because I know that's talking to a specific type of.
Right. That came about, I would say, about 3 years ago.
Okay.
We was getting a lot of testimonies from clients where they had worked with other credit repair companies and didn't see no results.
Right.
Credit repair companies running off with their money, not able to fix their credit, and they're already struggling financially. They pay the people fix their credit and didn't get accomplished what they tried to get accomplished.
Yes, sir.
That's why we went back to the drawing board and said, why don't we offer a pay to delete? Where they don't pay up front, they don't pay us until the work is done. Wow.
And that works wonders for, I'd say, for just that trust factor.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It just kind of shows where the kind of thing that you guys are trying to do. So I'm looking here at a lot of your promotional materials, your website, and I mean the list of things that you guys help with. It's pretty much all over the place. I mean, again, I know that you guys have specific passions concerning the community in which we all come from, but you guys pretty much can help with with pretty much anything, man. I'm reading about student loans. I'm reading about public records. I'm reading about identity theft, tax liens. So, I mean...
Child support also. I'm going to start with student loans.
Okay.
Because I'm getting a lot of calls about student loans and stuff. Go to school, kindergarten all the way through the 12th. They tell you, get a good job, go to college, get a good job, start living your life. The problem is with that, after you finish college, you in debt.
Right.
And you got these people calling you, they want their money.
Absolutely.
You got out of college, you want to make $14, $15 an hour. On top of that, you got to pay your student loans back. Right. So you're forced to stay in a little small apartment. Jeez. And you 9 times out of 10, your student loans just as much as your rent is coming. So you got 3-4 student loans out there, everybody calling you and stuff. We did our research, partner with some companies and stuff, and now we offer student loan consolidation.
Wow.
Well, we can take all 3 of those student loans. You got 3 student loans. Your first one interest rate 9%. The second student loan interest rate is 7%. The other one may be 14%. We take all 3 of those student loans, combine them into one, up on a 1% rate.
Wow.
To save anywhere from $300 to $400 a month.
Wow.
Also, we had calls about student loans. They already defaulted on their student loans.
Yes.
When you default the IRS, you file your tax, they're going to take your tax money. They're going to get their money in one way or the other.
Oh, yeah.
What we have done now, we can pull you out of default on a low monthly payment, get you back on track. That way you get your finances back and stop these collection calls and stuff.
Wow. And you guys, something that stuck out to me when I was reading a lot of about your company, you guys can help with wage garnishments.
Yes, sir.
I know it depends on the situation, but can you talk about that? Because that's something usually, that's one of the most hopeless financial situations where you just don't see an end to that.
Well, what I know is for a lot of people in their financial situation, they just want to walk away from this thing. Change their phone number, but them collection shades, they're going to find your new phone, they're going to call your job, they're going to find you, they're going to come after you.
Yes,
well, if you don't respond to them, they will come after your wages. What we will do is get on the phone with the debt collectors, discuss a payment plan with them. First of all, they want to know your financial situation in the first place. If you're not working, they're not going to come after you. But there's nothing for them to get.
Right.
So we'll put it on hold, we will talk to them, renegotiate the debt, and get you on a low monthly payment.
Wow. I really just want to make it clear to the audience on how much of I'd say a protector that you guys are from a lot of this, a lot of the exploitation that collection agencies
Right.
and these sort of things can be for our community. So I want to kind of move on to more community, social type questions that I was hoping you could help me with and with your expertise that maybe you've seen a lot of. First, I want to talk about just if you could just basic simple tips um, that you may notice from our community tips regarding credit repair. Is it where should we start? You know what I mean, as far as just making our situation better to improve our credit.
I'll say the first tip is pulling your credit report.
Right.
Credit Karma is good because it's free. I always want to preach the services that's free out there. Credit Karma is good, but keep in mind, Credit Karma is pulling the soft pull from all the other three credit bureaus. And the score is not always accurate, but it gives you a roundabout. It may be plus 30 or plus 50 roundabout.
Okay.
Pull your credit report, see what's on there, see what you need to work on. The debt ratio, that's something that you always want to keep down. Also, write you a list of goals down. It's not to just pull your credit report and write a list of goals down. We're almost through the year right now. Write your list of goals down and learn what you need to start working on. Text credit to us, 352-451-2214. That way we set up your free consultations and then we work with you on your goals.
And you guys, you can set appointments from your Facebook page too, right?
That's
I saw that. Cool. Your Facebook page, that Allegiance Credit Repair and Financial, I can find it just like that in the search?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make that clear. We definitely going to shout out all your contact info a few times throughout. Okay, well, I want to ask you another question about that. Is there something that, and you've mentioned a few times already, how, a lot of times we're not taught these things. It's just something that it's not a lot of times common. A lot of us are, grew up in paycheck to paycheck household, spend first households, instead of save first.
Right. One of the things I want to touch on is I see all the time young men and women, they fresh out of high school, they get the car that you cannot afford.
Right.
You lose the job, the car goes back, the repo's on your credit report. Not only is the repo's on your credit report, before they come and get it, you already missed 3-4 payments. All that's on your credit report. So we all know you can get a car repo, you go down to the next car lot and get another car next day. But the stuff, by the time all that sinks in, you're only 18 years old. By the time you're 24 years old, all that sinks in. Now you want to get a home. Now you want to get your interest rate stuff down, but now you got to deal with this. We have gotten repos off people's credit reports. We have gotten those late reports off people's credit report just on mishap information. If that paperwork's not right, it has to come off your credit report. And one of the things that we do that I like to touch on, we don't say go to the car lot and say, look, prove this. We go straight to the credit bureau. We put the leverage on the credit bureau. Go prove that this person's car got repoed. And by law, they have 30 days to 45 days to prove it. If they cannot prove it, it comes off.
Is that something that they do a lot? Do they go and prove it a lot, or is that something that we find they don't follow up on as much?
Everything costs money. I'm gonna leave it right there.
Yeah, absolutely. A good answer too, man. All right. You talked about. I brought it up a little earlier, and you talked about we talked about you don't pay unless you can delete and how that came about because of shady practices.
Correct.
And I wanted to get to that because nowadays you can ride down the street and see a sign on the side of the road and my girlfriend's sister can fix my credit. What I want to really give you a chance to do, which I know you have already, you can you don't have to pay until delete, but just if you can kind of go deeper into it, is what distinguishes Allegiance Credit Repair from all of your competition, and not just your competition, but others within the industry. I don't want to call it a competition, but
see, I'm not here to knock any
absolutely,
credit repair business.
absolutely.
Hey, do your thing. I like to advise everybody, do your research first. Thing about Allegiance Credit Repair, we've been around for 5 years, and we have real people, real testimonies.
Right.
We're trying to build a community up. Our people, we're behind the ball on home ownership, getting them up to par, leaving something for the next generation to come. And like I say, what distinguishes us is that we're here for you. We're going to mentor you.
Yes, sir.
Not just a $400 credit repair and move on to the next. We're going to mentor you all the way through the process. And I even have people in place, mainly women, they go down to the car lot, salesmen see a woman they want to take advantage of. We
Right.
even have people that will come down there with you.
Oh,
And
man.
we also have our own salesmen down at certain call-outs we send them to, let them know that one of our clients, look out for them.
Wow, wow. That's very major because that is one of the things that we have to face, which is again like exploitation. I mean, I remember being a kid and having to go with my mother and thinking like we might need more information here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just feeling like at the whim of whatever this person was selling us.
Right.
So let's move on a little bit to this is a big one in our community, but just if you could kind of just talk about it as much as you like, medical bills.
Medical bills.
That whole industry and that's along with the college loans.
Right.
That's one of the industries that's really, really, really
Right.
stifling us. So if you
Right.
could kind of talk about that a little bit.
It's sad to say, even though you have health insurance, they don't cover everything.
Right.
I'm saying you could be in the hospital with a $14,000 bill. The insurance cover $13,000. They send you a bill for $1,000. You think they'll leave you alone? You done got $13,000 from the insurance company, but no, they're gonna send it to you, and if you don't pay it, they're gonna put it on your credit report.
Absolutely.
When they put it on your credit report, it costs them, but they're not gonna get all of it because the collection agency they issued out to, they got to get their cut. It's gotten so bad now. Finance companies don't even look at medical bills no more.
Sheesh.
But at the same time, it still brings your credit score down.
Right.
Each collection report on your credit report can break it anywhere from 15 points, a collection report. Now, what we do is we will put the leverage on the credit bureau. Please prove that this medical bill is accurate. It will then send the information to the hospital where you was, that they can respond back in a timely manner. It comes off your report.
Wow.
And that's the good thing about pay to delete. You don't have to pay us until it's off your credit report.
Wow, man. And that's something that I think is major. Let's give out the phone number again for the text and to the main line. Is that the same number?
Correct. 352-451-2214. Just text credit to that number. We all know this 2019, people rather text than talk.
Right. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, but yes, you're absolutely right about that. I just want to shout out your website real quick, man, just for people who may be in front of a laptop and want to just go more into what you guys are all about, which is I have ACR and financialsolutions.com.
That's correct.
Is that good?
That's correct.
And I definitely go on there for people that are interested, and sounds like something that we all could benefit from. Can we go a little bit into just more? Let's see. I think I want to go more into lastly, not misconceptions, but common mistakes. Common mistakes as far as our families go. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start by common mistake I like to see a lot of inquiries on people's credit report.
Right.
If your credit already bad, stop acquiring for stuff because you're not gonna get approved. Each inquiry is anywhere from 3 to 5 points will continue to bring your credit down.
That's what I want you to touch
Right.
on. How much every time that you inquire, how much is going down, because a lot of people don't realize.
Right.
They're just running it for. I think there's definitely a sense of hopelessness there. Well, Bryan, I really appreciate you, man, and everything that you guys are doing. I'm not sure if there's anything else you'd like to let the people know before we get up out of here, man.
It's 2019. We already in July. I want to preach home ownership for our community, especially for all people. Very important, man. We start working on the goals. Husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. Let's go ahead and sit down, come up with a list of goals that we can look at and accomplish. Start knocking them out one at a time. We have mortgage lenders in place for you. We even get you approved for a mortgage score as low as 580.
Wow.
We can get you in the house and no money down. Same thing with car loans and stuff. I can't tell you the last time I put money down for a car.
Come on, man.
Okay.
I want you to touch on real quick, man, just off what you were saying, just the importance of home ownership and building wealth, and the wealth that's built associated with it.
Right. Home ownership versus buying a car off the lot. That's one of the biggest things in our community.
Right.
We would rather go buy a car off the lot versus going to buy a home.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things the government will allow that. You go buy a car versus going to buy a car. Why is it so hard to get a home? The reason why it's so hard to get a home because the home value appreciates.
Right.
The car depreciates.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the biggest things.
And that is a major thing in our community to see the brand new car right outside. Man.
Had a lot of people ask me, how can you take out $100,000 student loan, but you can't go buy a home?
Yeah,
They make it part of the system.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that before. And I think that's major. The part that you just said about having a 580, you guys can get somebody a house. I think that's definitely information that if more people knew, they would take advantage of. You know what I mean? So,
in fact, that's a government program.
Wow.
That is a government program, right?
I mean,
FHA home loan.
It's all goes back to education. Man.
Correct.
Again, man, thank you for coming by. I hope that we definitely have you guys back on and whenever. I mean, you guys are definitely a part of the family now, so you guys can come on every day if you like.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the city of Gainesville.
Absolutely.
And we're out here to help them.
And I know everything. I know you keep saying it's 2019 and technology is big now. But you guys have any kind of local office, or how's that work as far as local clients? You guys gonna pull up on them, or how we doing that?
We have a local home-based office, but some people like to meet face-to-face.
Right.
They can come to a home. We can meet them at Starbucks. We can meet them at Subway, sit down and talk.
Cool. I definitely want to get that out.
Everything free of charge.
Just so people know, you know what I mean, how we can definitely access you. So again, man, thanks a lot. I know you guys are running a business. I know you guys are, making money here. But I like to think of this as kind of community service here. You know what I mean? Like definitely on the fringes there, man. So I just want to thank you on behalf of the community for the education that you've bestowed upon us. Man. Well, anyway, hey, keep it locked right here, man. WBT 9.1 FM The Beat. Hip Hop Saturdays. We got Allegiance Credit Repair Financial Solutions. 352-451-2214. That's both a text and call line, right? Cool. And then on Facebook, again, Allegiance Credit Repair Financial Solutions. Any other social media? Just Facebook. Facebook's the primary. And you can actually book appointments on that site, which I thought that was just awesome, man. And lastly, the website, ACR and financialsolutions.com. Definitely worth the visit. Thanks again for coming by.
Appreciate you, man.
And keep it locked right here, man. We'll get right to some music, yo. Oh, man. Let me get this live up off.